Speaking of old dogs and new tricks, Paul Jackson,
Yeah.
he's at a 4,000 seat arena, and you can actually see that shiny REALice ice, what that looks like. But Paul, it's an event center and a hockey center. Weren't you nervous to be going to something new with REALice?
I live on the edge all the time, so not really. And when I read about it, it sounded really, really good. And our facilities manager has always been complaining about the high hot water bills. It was his impetus actually that got us into this. Once we started, we put away our misting wand and used the handheld to put the ice down this year. A lot of skeptics, of course. It worked out fine. We had problems taking it out because it was so hard and dense. Everybody was saying how hard the ice was. They just kept commenting about it, how the puck movement was really a lot better. This poor guy here with his puck loader, I mean, he was, I don't want to say it, but he was cursing, trying to get this ice out. But we finally got it out. But all year, it's really great. Actually, and the other comment we had from the owners of the Thunderbirds was how the logos were able to be viewed all season. We used to have problems probably 3/4 of the way through the season where the logos just disappeared, or a lot of them disappeared. You couldn't really see what they were. This year, right to the very end, you could see them really, really well. So that was another good feature. No, it really wasn't. We had a lot of skeptics. If there was a problem, that was it. It was the skeptics. And we had one guy who just so insisted on hot water, and he finally became a believer, but it took him all season to realize that, something is actually working. But that was really the only issue we had. And as far as changing things, we really didn't. We could see the ice was setting up a whole lot quicker than when we were using hot water. No, it was no problems whatsoever. We always check. We keep it about 1.5 inches everywhere. So it's not measure 3 times a week just to make sure. The maintenance, actually, we didn't have any problems this year whatsoever. But no, we do routine maintenance, edging probably twice a week, if that. It's just held up really, really well this year. We had a bunch of engineers in the fall that we were explaining this to them, and they thought it was just the neatest idea of coming up with this. And of course, we told them about using our self-leveling water. And they all looked at me, when I mentioned it to them, they all looked at me like, oh, wait a minute, isn't water? Yeah, they finally got it, but it was a good one.
But Paul, you're also a referee. So you skate on that ice.
Yep.
What is the difference between that and?
It's a lot harder, and like I said, the puck movement is a lot better than it used to be. The puck movement is, everybody has mentioned that, just about how good it is, and of course the smell of the building has changed.
What do you mean?
It's got a fresh Febreze smell to it now. It just smells different. Everybody's commented. All the fans that come in, first thing they mention is about the smell.
We are not eliminating hockey stink. You can't say that.
No, we're not. But the rest of it is good.
If you had a second facility, would you be a repeat customer?
Oh, yeah. Yep. And we're trying to get some of the other rinks around here. They've asked me about it. And then the figure skaters, too, have remarked about how hard it is. So,
okay. With figure skaters, do you see a difference in the blowouts?
Yeah, they're not as deep as they used to be. I wouldn't say there'd really be any. I think it's just the upside to it. I think after seeing it for a year here, and we had some come down from PNC Arena where the Hurricanes play and actually saw it, and they were impressed. So I don't know if it's just going to take a matter of time with the right people, but it works.